Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. Before you watch the fan cam, shout out to the sponsors, Match Bingo. Now, over the past week, something's changed. Matt got a new tattoo. We're not going to zoom into it, but if you actually look in between here, it's a Match Bingo tattoo. All right, we're not going to zoom in. Okay, Matt, why do you love Match Bingo so much?
So I win money, mate.
And how old do you have to be to play?
You got to be 18
Or over?
or over.
There you go. So download Match Bingo, click the link down below. He got a tattoo of it, so...
Up the Match Bingo.
Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV, my name is Alex. We're here in Nottingham. Matt, 3-2 Chelsea. I'll tell you what, mate. I saw you in the away end, you were giving it. You took your shirt off. When did you take your shirt off?
About 2 minutes into the game, it was so hot today, man. But mate, mate, if we bang out Brighton, we bang out fucking Bournemouth, mate. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Let's hope Tottenham lose tomorrow. If we finish 5th place, mate, that's what I want. I want 5th place. I want it. I want it bad. I want it so bad. I can tell you how badly I want 5th place.
If you had to describe how badly you wanted 5th place, how would you describe it?
Badly. To the whole entire summer of mugging off every Tottenham fan who won the lead in October, just to be like, finished above you. They came third in the 2-horse race, and now let's leave them 6th in a 5th-horse race. How's that sound, Alex?
It doesn't sound too bad. Although I'll be honest with you, Matt, there's a part of me that wouldn't mind being in the Conference League just because we've never won it and we've never played in it.
I don't know if we would accept Conference League football just through FFP reasons. That's the reason why I say it. But with Europa, I would accept it. And mate, I love a good away day, mate. And get me abroad, mate, because the way, mate, I'm so happy with the team. Like there was a lot of fight in the game. There was a lot of determination to show that we wanted it. Do you know what I mean? Like this ain't no pushover team, especially when they're fighting for their lives. So especially did Luton win today or lose?
They lost to West Ham.
Okay, so they've got a bit of breathing space. I think they're above. That's a shame.
That's why I was so confused as to how well Forest are playing, because I thought, well, you're already safe. I don't know what.
Nah, but like it's
in the grand scheme of things, because they got Burnley next, mate.
Have they?
Yeah.
But you never know. Like you said, you never know these lower league teams. Like I said, we turn up today. It was typical Callum Hudson-Odoi was going to score against us, weren't it?
Classic.
When he did it. But to have all them fans, how mouthy they were at half time when they went 2-1 up, to just finish the game 3-2, mate. It's one of them things. It's like it's annoying at the moment when you're dealing with it, but at the end, it's so bittersweet, mate. It's so bittersweet. Like I love this fucking team. I love it. I couldn't tell you how.
We started off. We scored very very early on with Mudryk, and then Forest reacted quite quickly. They were in control for the majority of the first half, and the second half we switched things up. We took Cooker out of midfield. We put him.
Reece James. I'm so happy to see that man back. I'm so happy to see some of these injured players we've been haven't had all season, begging for players like these. Reece James, absolute quality. Do you know what I mean? He comes on. He done the assist for us as well, didn't he?
Yeah, mate. He was on fire.
Yeah, this was
the link up between him and Gusto. I mean, it seemed so natural. That's what I liked.
We've been waiting all year, and I know people have been slagging Todd, being like, "Oh, why are you going off and said what you said on thing?" But like, we are cooking at the moment. There is something that's special. You see all the commentators; they have changed the way we're talking about us. Like, he is right in that aspect. But like, would I personally gone out and said that too early? No. Like, wait until the end of the season. We know what we want from them. We want top 5, top 6. We want Europa League football, because realistically, Man United ain't ever been Man City in that FA Cup final. You know that, I know that. It just ain't happening. So like, we know that Europa's there for the taking, and like, I really think that we can do it. I think we can go to Brighton. I think we can get points there, and I think we'll get points at Stamford Bridge like we've been getting all for the whole entire year.
Mate, I mean, so if Man United win the FA Cup, then whoever finishes in the Europa League gets conference. Is that?
Yeah. So if we can't have Man United win the FA Cup, that's absolute shits all over us. Yeah. Like, we need Man City to win it, because then Europa League goes to 5th and 6th. So we get that. We get in the Europa spots, you know what I mean, get a bit more money for the club. We got some good away days coming along next season. Do you know what I mean? I'm buzzing, I'm here for it, do you know what I mean? Like, seeing games like this, I don't mind struggling a bit in a game. I don't mind being a bit stressed, but as long as there's fighting, as long as there's passion throughout the team, like I can deal with any situation with the team. Like I love the team. I love the players. I don't want to slag any.
Who do you love the most?
Who do I love the most?
Give me one player that just stands out to you, and you're like,
I love Thiago. I absolutely love Thiago. Love him. But like, I really like Jackson. Jackson, mate. People have sleep paralysis, yeah? Watch out, because the next one is Jackson sleeping above you, just shushing every geezer. Do you know what I mean? Jackson shushes stadiums, mate. And that's what we want, mate. I absolutely love the fella. I love Enzo. And I don't agree with all this slander being like, we're good without Enzo. Like, you don't know, he hasn't played in the same system as Cucurella pushing in the midfield. Like, for people to say that, I completely disagree with it. Like he's one of our players. He was one of our best players last season. Do you know what I mean? He's had an injury all season this year. Do you know what I mean? Now everyone wants to jump on his back. Like, mate, support the team. Like, look, mate, came in today. Everyone is supporting the team. No one's slagging players off. No one booing anyone. Sterling doing well. Like, it's starting to come together. And I think. And I think everyone can sort of, who watches football and watches Chelsea week in, week out, be like, it is coming together. The only thing we're missing is Poch clapping the fans still. Like, I want him to come over. I want him to show some passion. Be like, I want to be here at Chelsea. I like Chelsea. I like the Chelsea fans. When he never comes over, it's just like, do you even want to be here? Do you know what I mean? Like, we've just had a good win. Like, you're coming off 3 wins in a row and a good second half against Villa, and you're still not coming over. We're having just the players doing it.
Yeah, I think. Well, he said he spoke about it after Man United, didn't he? He said when he does interact with the fans, he wants it to be genuine, and he doesn't want it to be forced. So I presume he's waiting to qualify for Europe, and then maybe he'll show some appreciation. But I understand where you're coming from.
Like the only thing I just want for him is to come after the game, clap the fans, be like, you know, you've been good today. But he doesn't. He allows the players to do it. I mean, more than anyone, would love for Poch to do well. I'd love for him to win a trophy at Chelsea, something he couldn't do at Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think most Chelsea fans think that. Like I said, it is a border. Like, we want to have something back from him. Like, and if it's just a little bit of love, do you know what I mean? Like, how much praise was he getting after the United game for showing that passion with the Chelsea fans? Like, a lot. Like, when he doesn't do it, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it would have been so much better today if he would have came over with the players and clapped us as well.
Yeah.
To show a bit of solidarity, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like.
Especially when you talk about Enzo, just going back to that point with Cucurella. I don't think that we necessarily play better without Enzo, but I think in this particular system, it is hard for me to visualise Enzo playing the same role as Cucurella or replacing Gallagher and Caicedo who do the hard yards, because ultimately Enzo's strength isn't covering kilometres on the pitch. It's passing, it's controlling the midfield in that sense, and getting us ticking.
But with an extra man in midfield, he should be able to control it better in midfield. Like, do you know what I mean? How many times have we been playing and Enzo's been our best player and we've been like, why are we taking him off? Like, why is he doing that? Like, do you know what I mean? Everyone seems to sort of forget about that. Like, Enzo's a really good player. Like, and he will. Like, he's going to come to this team next season and he's going to show it, mate, and I know it.
I really hope you're right. I guess the only other thing that people would say to that is, if Enzo not playing means the team gets results, then that's ultimately what the manager's going to prioritise.
Yeah, it is. But like, I don't think Enzo not being in the team is the problem. I think if Enzo would have came on, he would have had a good game, as just like all the other players did. Like, we showed a lot of fight today. We came here, we got the 3 points, and we're pushing for that 5th. Do you know what I mean? We're putting the pressure on Tottenham. We're putting the pressure on the other teams. You need to perform. You need to get points. Because if you're not, Chelsea are right behind you with Jackson shushing you. Do you really want to get your stadium shushed by Jackson? I don't think so. But that's what he's doing at the moment. The geezer's shushing stadiums, mate.
Jackson was a meme at the beginning of the season,
but
things are changing.
No, mate, I think Jackson's unreal, and I think anyone who's slagged off Jackson don't watch Jackson for a full 90. They watch these little highlights for 2 minutes and watch him miss a goal. But that's not Jackson's main game. Like, Jackson's got so much more to his game than just scoring a few goals. Like, mate, I'm so happy with that team, man. Like, I'm so happy getting the 3 points. Like, there's not one person I want to slag off. Like, any mistakes that would happen through in the game, they made up for it because the final score was 3-2. Like, and that's mate, I'm a happy man.
Yeah, bloody hell, I think we're all happy. I mean, the question is then FFP. We've got to sell players. If I had to give you a choice between Gallagher and Chalobah, who would you keep and who would you sell?
Well, realistically, I don't want to get rid of none of them, but I'd probably get rid of Gallagher over Chalobah, just because Chalobah's a bit versatile, And as well, like, he's just passionate. He's when he hasn't been playing, he hasn't kicked off, he hasn't moaned, he hasn't chucked in transfer requests, just cracked on with it. With a normal day, I'm going to keep training. When my chance comes, I want to come forward, and that's exactly what he's done. And yeah, he's been. I feel like with midfield, not that I want Gallagher to go, but we've got a lot of options in midfield, even with players in the injury who can come in. Like, but in defence, I think we're a little bit more tighter, and I think someone like Chalobah, he's been with the old boys. He knows what it's like to be a proper Chelsea. You know what I mean? He knows what it's like. He knows to deal with it. And if we get rid of him this summer, absolute terrible from the owners. Terrible decision making. But like I said, we've got we're normally quite excited for the transfer windows because we normally get quite good. But I think this year's going to be a little bit more nerve wracking because we don't know who we're going to get rid of. We don't know who we're going to sell. Like, yeah.
We shot ourselves in the foot, but if we can make the right decisions, then
that's when decisions are right. But would I want to get rid of Gallagher? Absolutely not, mate. I think he's really good. Like, and get rid of him for 40 mil. Like, who can you replace him with? Another 40 mil player who loves the club like that? You can't. It's some things you just can't replace. Like, and Gallagher in the right game with the right system is absolute unreal. Do you know what I mean? I think it's like I said, I'm not controlling the books, I'm not controlling the players coming, I'm not controlling nothing like that. I'm just a fan who comes to every game and talks about it.
Fair enough. Thank you, buddy. Listen, keep rolling. Do you want to have a quick word, mate? I see you've been waiting, or?
I was fine.
Oh, you were just watching?
Yeah, I was watching.
Go on, say something then. Go on. What did you think about the game today?
That was
I thought you were waiting. I feel bad just leaving.
No. Okay. I'll say the game was mid, I'd say. Until the second half, we were all right. But the first half, after we scored that goal on Hudson-Odoi, he was destroying us. You know, Chalobah, when Gusto came on as well, he got destroyed in that second goal that went in. But to be honest, I'm happy with the performance. We can push to Europa League. I think that's the minimum we can get. We could pass Tottenham, but depends. But yeah, up the Chelsea.
Let's go, boys. Final words, Matt?
Yeah, up the fucking Chelsea, mate.
Yes, go for it.
So this is my first away game for Chelsea, and we didn't do really good during the middle of the game. But the way we made the comeback, the way we reversed the game, and after the game, when Thiago Silva and Reece James came to us, we are all singing to them. It was quite emotional for me. I did cry. I really cried. And also, my favorite player is Callum Hudson-Odoi. And after the game, when he came to us, some of the Chelsea fans, I think we are also opposing to him. So yeah, I think this is why I love football. This is why we love Chelsea. Of the Chelsea.
It's a beautiful game, my friend.
Yeah.